everybody. So we've actually been without power for what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
About 3 hours. And it's getting to the point now to where I get a little nervous about our food. Food is like the most expensive thing. Our heat is still kind of holding on. It's like 67 in our house, so it's nothing that we need to like get the boiler hooked up, but I want to make sure our food is safe. There's no reason not to use our generator at this point because it uses such little fuel. A full tank is almost all day running. And so anyways, we're gonna get that going just for peace of mind. And we're really hoping that the power comes back on. It is a flashlight that is shining in my face. Otherwise it's pretty pitch black in here. We keep our generator pretty accessible because honestly, it's been pretty often that our power has been out. And it is actually supposed to be getting very cold. As long as they're able to work fast and get our power back on, there's a lot of people affected. It is not just us. It is the entire city of North Pole, I think. So as long as it gets back on before tonight, we should be good. But after tonight, the weather really starts dipping and that's making us a little nervous. So, all right, let's get going and get the generator out. So I just said that our generator is really accessible. His car is blocking it, but it's not a big deal. We're just gonna push it forward like, I don't know, a foot or two, and to be able to access the generator. Let's see if he'll do it by himself. You need my muscles?
No,
he needs my muscles. I'm just gonna pretend like, oh man. You gotta act like at least you need me a little bit.
Well, I need you for the things.
So also again, we say accessible, but it's also storage because we don't need it all the time.
Yo!
I'm gonna go over here to talk to you guys while he gets that out. I saw Woodlands, I'm gonna leave a link for them down below, but they have a hat, like a winter hat like this, but instead of this, it's a headlamp in it, so when you're playing outside in the dark, it'll just shine on things. Like, how cool is that? I actually got a hat and gloves from them that I wanted to show you guys. They're really cute. I haven't even tried them on. Link down below, go check them out. They're a small business in Ketchikan, Alaska, and she has the cutest Alaskan stuff in there. Always gotta support those little small businesses. Is we're even getting some fuel delivered right now. At least we'll have a full tank if we need it. Guess what came on as soon as we got the fridge hooked up, the freezer hooked up. I was going to get the power strip to get the light plugged in so we had some light inside. And of course, the power came back on, which I am so grateful for because it was starting to like, the heat was starting to dip a little bit and that was making me a little bit nervous. Oh. You should hit the light switch on the way out of the garage. Grateful for that. Because there's like so many trees on power lines from those heavy trees and then that wind we got, we just had some like gusts of wind come through and it just blew those trees over right onto the power lines and that's what took it out. So I figured it was going to be possibly a day or two before we even got power back. These power lines are very high up. These trees are massive. So getting one tree down takes so long and there's multiple trees down. I'm gonna imagine that the power is gonna go out again today. We're just gonna prepare for it. Everything is set up. We got power cords running all over our garage. It's all set up. We did shut the generator off, plugged the freezer and the fridge back in, did all that stuff. I'm thankful we're prepared though, because gosh, the food really is the biggest thing I was worried about. The next thing is heat on the list. It goes food and then it goes heat for us. And just because like, you know, we have a full stand-up freezer and then we have a whole fridge and freezer inside and that's, I mean, that could be thousands of dollars in food and that's just nerve-wracking. So grateful we have the generator, grateful we were prepared. It's not that big of a deal if Lance is at work. I can easily, his car is obviously gone when he's at work and I can easily get to the generator. It's on wheels, so I don't even have to pick it up. I just push it outside. I know how to start it. It's a pretty good setup. All right, I told you guys I did a taste test for Little Debbie's ice cream on Instagram, and Winna from DW Grill saw that and she's like, where do I get that? And so I'm bringing her some Little Debbie's ice cream. My hair is a little bit rough today, okay guys? The power was out when I was getting ready. I worked all morning on editing. I've been in like a really good system lately and it makes me feel really good. Obviously it's gonna get changed because tomorrow's the last day of school, but in the morning I get all the kids to school, I sit down with my coffee and I get editing done. And of course Addison is still here, so I'm still, you know, taking care of her, but I'm able to focus a lot more and I'm able to get the editing done. If you didn't know, the editing part takes the longest out of these vlogs. It takes anywhere from 3 hours on a really, really short edit, anywhere to, 6 hours to edit, put music on, put titles in, do all of that stuff. Just takes a really long time. So it's a pretty large amount of time. I have gotten it to about 4 hours, and I try to do a little bit maybe at night after the kids go to bed, and then a little bit in the morning, or a lot in the morning that I need to get done while the kids are at school. And then when they come home, I'm able to focus on them and I'm able to make dinner, and it's not crazy. I'm not trying to like push something out. It just has been a good system. But of course, they're gonna be off of school for 2 weeks. So no promises after tomorrow. You guys probably don't care about all this stuff, but you guys are my people. Just having a conversation, letting you know what's up. I am going to get out of here. Update on Dr. Seuss there. He is still hanging on. Let me get a solid view so you guys can see. All right, here is like a side view that you can actually see how bad it really is. There's definitely quite a bit of snow still on top of it. Sure is beautiful though. That tree there is the one that lost the tip of it. Let me show you. It fell right there. That whole thing right there. Just the tip of the tree. Reminder, if it's snowing or raining, turn your headlights on. Do not rely on that. Yay, you made it! I brought you ice cream. That was the second day in a row that I had been in there. I'm basically family in DW Grill. She was excited for the ice cream. It's always fun talking with them. I was asking her like how she does things. They actually make breakfast burritos for 2 coffee huts, and she was telling me they're like different how they do them. I know I was just here at DW Grill, but listen, I had them yesterday and like not too long before that. So I'm actually gonna go get one of the breakfast burritos from one of the coffee huts. The last time I came here, listen, so many coffee cards. The last time I was here, she actually gave me 2 free coffees for Mocha Mousse Espresso, which is a completely separate coffee hut than the normal one I go to that's named similar. So I'm really excited to try their coffee because I've never tried it since they've owned it. And I'm gonna go get a coffee. I think I'm gonna get a DW breakfast burrito if they have them. I just realized the air was really loud. Still rocking my Lance air freshener. It doesn't smell much anymore because it's a few weeks old, but it's fantastic to look at. Their stamp is a little boba. How stinking cute is that? Oh, it's nice and toasty. Thank you. Yeah, have a good day. You too. I got myself a 16-ounce again. What am I thinking? Well, let's do a little taste test. They put these little stickers on coffees. I haven't actually seen them in a really long time. They normally have little plastic ones, but they're little stickers that go over there so they don't spill. And this one has a little mitten on it. That's so cute. We're gonna taste test this. You guys. Oh my gosh, that is some good coffee. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have never been to this one. I enjoy going to all the huts. I enjoy supporting them unless you have bad coffee. There's only like, there's like one that I've had that I've never had good coffee from, that I just don't go there. And then there's another one that has good coffee sometimes, and I go there sometimes because I still want to support. And I'm like, maybe it was just a bad day, or maybe it was bad 7 days when I went. I don't know. Some of them I just go because they have really good attitude when you go there, and you feel good when you go. And that's part of getting coffee, is like having fun conversation and just feeling lighter when you leave there. It's actually a little bit sketchy of an area, but let's go ahead and take a bite of this. I gotta take a big bite, okay? Because otherwise you don't get the guts, you just get the bread. Oh yeah, this is so much different. Hold on, that was actually all mostly bread, and that's not my jam. I may have spit it out. Uh-oh. Listen, this is where I was parked. There was no reason. There's literally nobody. Don't honk at me if you can go around. I'll stop talking with food in my mouth now. So I just got home and brought Lance's coffee, and now I'm running back out to get the P.O. box because I'm pretty certain that there is a lot of Christmas cards in there, which, you guys, I'm starting to lose it. There's just a lot that I feel like I need to be doing. So I'm gonna head into North Pole. But while I was at the house, I brought Lance the coffee. I think the power stayed on the whole time I was gone, which wasn't super long, but it shut all the way off while I was there. And it was off for like a minute, and then it came back on. I have a feeling it's gonna do that all night. We're gonna kind of bump the heat up a little bit. That way we don't have to get the boiler going if we don't have to, if it's not out for a very long period of time. We are supposed to get 25 below though tonight, and that makes us very nervous because at 25 below, pipes freeze quickly. Whew, I am very thankful that after tomorrow the kids are off, because when it's that cold, it's just, it's a little bit scary. Because they have recess till 20 below, and so they are inside, but still just driving anywhere when it's 20 below or colder is just nerve-wracking, because what's hitting your car with the wind chill is very cold. Cars freeze up all the time. When it's like 40 below, you see cars just pulled over. Most of the time it is a fuel line that is frozen because there is condensation inside tanks, and so a little bit of water in your fuel tank and it'll suck up into your fuel line and will freeze, and then your engine is not getting fuel. You can try to prevent that and put some heat, it's called heat, H-E-E-T, into your tank when you get fuel, and it will kind of, oops, mail's here. It will actually remove the water inside your tank. Is rough in here right now, but let me update you guys. Oh, let me not show any addresses. I got to the P.O. box, and first of all, holy smokes, guys, this is just a couple days. Never even said I was doing a Christmas card exchange, and you guys sent me those. I am so grateful for every single one. When I was at the post office, I got a call from Landon, and it is 4:30 right now, and he goes, oh yeah, I need a book for the book exchange tomorrow. So I'm here at Safeway hoping that they have something, because it's the only store in North Pole that I think will have anything to hopefully find a children's book or 4th grade-ish for his exchange. Lance called me and he just starts laughing, and he's like, I'm just gonna have Landon talk to you. He knows. They always tell us these things. Actually, in his defense, I did know about it and I completely forgot, and so did he. So it's really not on him. All right, another thing is, I just got this package. I'm not gonna show the front because it has addresses on it, but it's from Shannon. I'll say Shannon W. I won't say where you're from or anything because I like to keep privacy stuff, but she wrote me this card. I haven't opened the gift yet, but it says she used to live in a place called Stewart's Draft. They have a McKee / Little Debbie factory there, along with an outlet store. I always pop in when I'm out that way. Well, they had some Christmas things. I thought of you all right away. Anyways, that was a really terrible card read. I'm gonna open this up and see what it is because I'm excited. Was that a staple? I think that just went through the paper. There must be a staple on the... So you guys see, oh, it's ear. You guys. You guys, they're Little Debbie Christmas tree earrings. There's also something else. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. It's a little ornament. It's got the Christmas tree cake and the gingerbread and then the brownie one. Thank you so much, Shannon, for sending me those. All right, let's go shopping at Safeway North Pole and hopefully find a book. They did not have them, and I would have to drive like 15-20 minutes to the next store. They do not have to be new books. It did say they can be used. They can be books that you already have. It could be from a used bookstore, like anything like that, as long as they're in good condition. So we're gonna pick out a couple books to put together, and that will be the gift exchange. It'll just have to be that. It is okay. Anyways, update on that. My mom has not been feeling good lately, and so I checked on her while I was in North Pole, and I was like, hey, do you want anything? And she was like, your dad would love a double baconator, which he takes off the bun because he can't eat carbs or a lot of them. So he takes off the bun and just has like the meat part of it. Anyways, and then a salad. So I get to bring my parents some food and help them out a little bit. And I've had a box of Buff Bunny clothes that I ordered for my mom because she wanted some stuff and I just take care of it for her. So it's just easier for me to order that stuff for her. So I do that. Anyways, I'm gonna go bring that in and whew, I need some gas. I use some fuel. Oh, my light just came on. Also, the other day when I was here, they had a tree that was like super Dr. Seussing, and they lost it right like the beginning of their driveway. So trees are definitely coming down. All right, you guys are getting a little bit of everything. My boys have needed haircuts and they've been asking all week. I even offered to take them to the barber because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Landon was like, but I only like when you cut my hair. And I was like, thank you. That was a long way of saying, give them the boys haircuts. This is our before. Ready? Boom. You like it? Mm-hmm. Is that what you wanted? Mm-hmm. We've got our second patient. This one, we're gonna do a transition. The last one took me about 15 minutes. I've gotten quick. I've been cutting their hair since they were a baby, so I've kind of learned as they got more and more hair, which made it easy. I am not a professional. I will link my clippers in the description because they're really cool. Let me show them to you. These are the clippers that I have. They are wireless. You just recharge them. I have only had to charge this thing, I think, once in the last year. I cut my boy's hair all the time. I don't cut Lance's because he gets like the hard part, and I'm not about getting that straight. Anyways. Oh no, the power just went out again.
Wait for it. Just wait for it. It's gonna come back on.
Get off the red nose reindeer.
Holy smokes.
Are we able to do it in the dark?
But we can still cut your hair because these are wireless. Okay, well, the power just went out. We've got a flashlight going. It's so bright. Oh, there it is. All right.
Bro, did you just hear that? It was like...
This has been an eventful day. Super cool. I could have cut his hair in the dark with these because they're rechargeable. Also tells you how much power is left. It says it's got 75% battery. Cool clippers. I'm gonna cut his hair real quick before the power goes out again.
Turn off the...
All right, we're gonna give Landon a haircut in 3, 2, 1. And he's done. Look at that. Nice little haircut. This is how he likes his haircut. And that's how I do it. I probably could have blended a little bit more right there, but not bad, not bad. The washer's going. But again, I'm not a professional. I just taught myself from like YouTube videos. I won't do a tutorial on how I do the boys' hair only because I'm not a professional. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just do things until they look good. I trim as little as possible and then I just do a little bit at a time because you can always cut more off, but you can't add it. It's like spices. All right, haircuts are done. I am full of hair. I'm gonna go take a bath and relax because today's been crazy. The power off and on, the power being out for 4 hours this morning. It's been crazy. Thank you guys for coming along today to DW Grill and to Mocha Moose and to do haircuts and to bring my mom food and get the mail and just thank you. It's been a lot of fun to bring you guys along. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.